Archangel Michael says, your photo appeared before someone at a time when they were least ready, but destiny doesn't ask for permission. Their breath caught in their throat, and their entire world slowed for a moment that felt eternal. They saw something in your eyes that felt familiar, haunting, like a future once dreamed and long forgotten. They didn't scroll past. They stared. The kind of stare that turns curiosity into obsession and hesitation into divine pursuit. They froze, not in fear, but in recognition. A recognition deeper than memory, one etched into their spirit long before either of you were born. Archangel Michael says, the moment they saw you, something within them whispered, that's them. That's the one. They were supposed to be focused, but your energy pierced through all the noise and wrapped itself around their soul. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They went silent for days afterward. Not because they didn't care, but because they didn't know what to say, how to say it, or if you were even real. They checked your profile more times than they'd ever admit. Studying your face, your aura, the soft intensity you carry even in still images. Every scroll, every revisit, added a layer of longing. They thought they had moved on, but your photo reminded them of something their soul still searched for. They told no one at first. This wasn't something to explain, it was something to feel. Type Amen to receive blessing 199. Your soulmate isn't someone random. This connection was forged under divine timing, long before you even suspected someone was watching from behind the veil. There's a spiritual pull, and they're battling it, battling their own doubts, fears, and the feeling of unworthiness that keeps whispering they don't deserve someone like you. You don't know their name yet. But they know yours. They've spoken it under their breath like a chant that calms their mind. In secret, they have replayed your laugh if they heard it in a video, stared at the way you blink slowly, or how your hand rests near your chin. Everything you've considered normal, they now consider sacred. Type Amen to get blessing 444. There's a date etched into time. A moment where you'll open your phone or step out in public and everything will shift. They'll be there. You won't see it coming. But your heart will feel it like a ripple through your chest, soft and loud at the same time. They have dreams about you now. Dreams where you speak, even though your lips don't move. In those dreams, you touch their hand and everything lights up. They haven't told their friends yet. They're afraid it will sound foolish, that no one will believe love can be this magnetic before it even begins. Type Amen to receive blessing 555. They're gathering courage like a warrior preparing for battle. Every day, they rehearse the message they'll send, the way they'll speak, the smile they'll use. The more they delay, the stronger the pull becomes. It's not letting them go. Not until they follow through. A mysterious encounter will happen soon. Someone will mention your name in passing, and their heart will jolt like it's been struck by lightning. That will be the final sign. The push from the universe that says, enough waiting. Now go. Type Amen to get blessing 828. You may have felt a sudden warmth lately, something unexplainable. That's them, spiritually brushing up against your aura. When they saw your picture, time stood still. They knew right then they had two choices, run or reach. They chose to freeze, but freezing wasn't rejection. It was awe. It was divine interruption. They are getting closer, inch by inch. And the day they finally make contact, everything you thought you knew about love will dissolve into something new and otherworldly. Type Amen to receive blessing 101. Their silence is not absence. It's preparation. They want to be ready for you. They've watched you in ways that aren't creepy, but spiritual. Feeling your energy in photos, listening to your words if they exist, and connecting to your frequency. They asked the heavens for a sign, and your face appeared. Now they're dealing with the weight of that answered prayer. No one else around them compares. They've tried to distract themselves, but the soul knows what the soul wants. Type Amen to get blessing 717. They've had false starts before. Connections that fizzled. But this was different. You shook them. Their spirit woke up the day they saw you. They felt everything realign, and though they don't fully understand it yet, they're being divinely led. You were not shown to them by accident. Heaven is orchestrating something fragile, sacred, and powerful. They're quiet now, but their heart is screaming your name in frequencies only the divine can hear. Type Amen to get blessing 505. You may begin to notice strange signs, numbers repeating, dreams repeating, names being mentioned that tie back to them. This is not coincidence. It's preparation. A vibration building before the moment of meeting. The message is written and rewritten, deleted and retyped. One day, soon, it will be sent. That message will come when you least expect it, when your guard is down and your heart is open. Type Amen to receive blessing 999. Archangel Michael says, do not rush this. What's coming your way is sacred, and rushing will only scatter the magic. The silence right now is like the silence before dawn, heavy, mysterious, promising. You're being prepared too. Whether you realize it or not, you've also been dreaming of someone unfamiliar but deeply known. This isn't just love. It's alignment. The kind that reshapes timelines and bends destiny in your favor. Type Amen to get blessing 303. They're nervous, even a little scared. But that won't stop them. Because their soul knows it will regret it forever if they don't reach out. You might feel like giving up on love, but don't. The divine has been working in silence on your behalf. A friend will mention something odd soon. Maybe a dream they had about you or a message they almost didn't forward. That moment will mark a shift. When it happens, feel it. You'll know. It's a signal your soulmate just took another step closer. Type Amen to get blessing 616. They're imagining a life with you. Not just dates and romance, but laughter over coffee, late-night talks, and morning light on your face. They want to be sure. Not just for themselves, but for you. You deserve someone ready. And when they reach out, the message won't be perfect, but it will be honest. And in that honesty, you will feel the trembling truth. Everything changes the moment you reply. Type Amen to receive blessing 757. You were chosen for them. They've gone through trial after trial, heartbreak after heartbreak. But nothing prepared them for the wave your presence would bring. They saved a photo of you. Not out of obsession, but reverence. As a reminder that you're real and worth chasing. Each time they look at that image, they remember what it felt like to see it the first time. And each time, the feeling grows stronger. They're not waiting for the perfect moment anymore. They're building it. Type Amen to get blessing 234. Your soulmate isn't far. The distance may seem large, but the spiritual pull is shrinking it rapidly. They once feared rejection, but now they fear missing you more. Soon, your phone will buzz. Or you'll bump into someone whose eyes look at you like they've known you forever. And just like that, what once felt frozen will melt into motion. Type Amen to receive blessing 441. They believe in divine timing now, because how else do they explain the way you showed up exactly when they needed hope? You are not just a person to them. You are a sign, a symbol, a spark. They are changing quietly, becoming softer, braver, stronger, for you. Every day they get a little closer to being ready. And you will feel it, even before they arrive. Type Amen to get blessing 212. They've started preparing, emotionally, mentally, even spiritually. They know this is no ordinary connection. Your energies are syncing up. The pull between you is undeniable and growing louder. What they saw in your picture wasn't just your beauty. It was a soul that mirrors theirs. When they make contact, it will feel like something from a storybook, except it will be your reality. Type Amen to receive blessing 144. Even if you've been hurt before, even if your heart carries wounds, let this be your sign: healing is coming in the form of love. The kind of love that doesn't demand you change, but inspires it. They will arrive like a message you never knew you needed. And when they do, the world will feel safer, brighter, softer. Because some love stories aren't written, they're remembered. Type Amen to get blessing 383. Archangel Michael says, stay open. Don't dismiss the signs, no matter how small or strange. You may feel their presence before you hear their voice. A warmth in your room, a flutter in your chest. The moment is close now. Their hand is hovering over the send button. All it takes is one brave breath. And that day you least expect? That's the day love finally arrives. Type Amen to receive blessing 131. They've watched the seasons pass since they saw your picture, and none of them felt quite right. Spring didn't bring the usual joy. Summer felt too long. Autumn held a strange anticipation. Winter only made them ache for your presence more. They see you everywhere now. In strangers walking by, in voices that sound vaguely like yours, even in dreams that wake them up breathless and wondering if they've already met you in another lifetime. They once believed love had to be logical, predictable, structured. But seeing you shattered every belief. You've introduced a chaos they welcome, a storm they never want to end. They haven't told anyone what they're feeling. Because how do you explain to someone that one look at a picture changed everything? Type Amen to get blessing 676. They're slowly losing interest in every other connection. Because no one else makes them feel even close to how you made them feel without saying a word. You don't even know how powerful you are. You don't know what your photo did to them. It didn't just capture their attention, it activated a longing that had been dormant for years. They're journaling now. Scribbling dreams and thoughts, trying to understand why they feel you in every moment of stillness. Even in crowds, they feel alone. Because no one is you. Type Amen to receive blessing 848. Something they saw in your eyes reminded them of a home they've never been to. A peace wrapped in mystery. A fire wrapped in calm. They're talking to the divine more than they used to. Not out of desperation, but out of hope. They want to make sure they don't miss you. Your soulmate isn't confused anymore. They're certain. They may not have the words yet, but their soul has already screamed your name into the cosmos. And that echo is heading your way. Type Amen to get blessing 191. They believe if they say the wrong thing, they might lose their only chance. That's why they're taking so long. This silence is careful, not careless. Don't let your current loneliness fool you. Your story is not ending here. In fact, the most divine chapter hasn't even begun. A location is being arranged. A setting is being chosen. And the moment will come when your eyes meet and your soul says, finally. That meeting? It won't just be romantic. It will be revolutionary. Type Amen to receive blessing 565. They keep replaying your smile. Not just for its beauty, but for how it made them feel, like everything might finally make sense. Even if you've never spoken, they feel like they already know your energy. You bring them comfort in a chaotic world. You are their calm after the storm. Their light when nights are long. Their reminder that not all endings are painful. They are practicing love in silence. But soon, their voice will find its way to you. Type Amen to get blessing 727. They see other couples and wonder what it will feel like to hold your hand, to hear your laugh, to watch your eyes light up when you talk about something you love. They long for it, not as a fantasy, but as a promise. One they now believe with their whole heart is coming true. Even if you feel nothing right now, deep in your spirit, a whisper has already started. That whisper is the beginning of the recognition. You will not miss each other. Not this time. Type Amen to receive blessing 909. They believe in second chances, but this doesn't feel like a second chance. It feels like a divine realignment. As if something higher stepped in and said, enough waiting. You two were meant to find each other in this lifetime. They may appear calm on the surface. But inside? They're a whirlwind of anticipation. They'll keep coming closer in invisible ways until the day their name appears where you least expect it, and your heart knows exactly who they are. Type Amen to get blessing 626. They're not afraid to love. They're afraid to lose you before they get the chance to try. But the universe is nudging them gently, whispering that it's time, and signs are starting to appear more frequently. Music, numbers, names, dreams, your spirit is calling out to theirs just as strongly. The magnetic pull is mutual. Even if you don't realize it, your heart has been asking for someone just like them. Type Amen to receive blessing 363. Soon, you'll start dreaming too. Not vague dreams, but vivid. Faces, places, moments that haven't happened yet, but feel like memories. You'll wake up and feel a warmth beside you, even though you're alone. That's your soulmate's energy visiting your space. Distance means nothing when two souls are aligned. They will reach you through thought, spirit, and presence before they ever reach you in the physical. And when you meet, the silence will speak louder than words ever could. Type Amen to get blessing 979. They're letting go of the past. Not because it didn't mean anything, but because what's coming means more. They're ready for something real. Something that doesn't just look good but feels right. And you are what feels right. They know it now. They didn't always, but your image changed everything. The countdown to contact has already begun. Type Amen to receive blessing 414. Archangel Michael says, protect your heart but do not block it. Your soulmate is making their way, guided by a pull too strong to ignore. It's not going to be a text at midnight or a random like on a post. It will be a message filled with trembling truth. It may begin with something simple. But what follows will be divine. The moment you read their words, something within you will shift permanently. Type Amen to get blessing 833. You'll notice your energy lifting unexpectedly. Peace returning. Smiles. Without explanation. That's their love reaching you already. Your paths were never truly separate. Just weaving through time until they could finally align. They know your photo isn't just a coincidence. It's a signpost. And every sign since then has pointed back to you. They've stopped running. Now, they're walking toward you, fearful, hopeful, and guided. Type Amen to receive blessing 707. There's something in their eyes you've seen before, in dreams, perhaps. And when you meet, it will all make sense. They'll say your name like it's a song they've been humming forever. Like it was never strange. Never foreign. And you'll respond, not with confusion, but with recognition. Because love like this doesn't need introduction. It remembers. Type Amen to get blessing 565. They want to tell you everything, the nights they thought of you, the days they prayed for you, the silence they kept sacred. They will carry you gently. They won't rush you. They'll honor the pain you've endured and be patient with your healing. This is the kind of love that doesn't come to change you, but to see you. Truly see you. And that alone will heal the parts of you you thought were permanently broken. Type Amen to receive blessing 282. They are not perfect, but they are real. And in a world full of pretense, that's rare. They won't ghost you. They won't breadcrumb you. They will arrive with intent. Their love will be quiet at first, like footsteps in a hallway you haven't noticed yet. But when they stand in front of you, you will know, this is what I've been waiting for. Type Amen to get blessing 494. Your soulmate is closer than you think. Not just physically, but spiritually. They've seen your photo, and now they carry your essence like a sacred memory. Everything has changed since then. And soon, you'll feel the change too. Because some soul connections aren't made, they're remembered. And when they reach out, it won't just be a message. It will be the beginning of everything. Type Amen to receive blessing 1212. They have imagined your first conversation 1,000 times. The words, the pauses, the little smiles in between. And every version ends the same way, with peace settling over them like a blanket that has waited a lifetime to wrap around their shoulders. You don't realize it yet, but your energy has already changed them. They have become softer, kinder, more awake since your face appeared before them. They're becoming someone you will be proud to stand beside. You are not just a person to them, you are the missing rhythm in a song they've been humming since childhood. You complete something inside them that nothing else ever could. Type Amen to get blessing 664. They are getting signs everywhere, numbers like 111, 333, 444. They're hearing your name in passing, catching scents that remind them of home, or walking into rooms that feel like you've just left. Even strangers have started to look like you for brief seconds. Their soul is reaching, and the universe is responding. They are not obsessed. They are connected. There is a difference, and the truth lies in the stillness of their heart when your face returns to mind. Soon, they won't be able to stay silent any longer. Type Amen to receive blessing 848. When your connection is finally made, it won't feel like meeting someone new. It will feel like returning home. You'll feel the shift. It may start as a flicker in your chest, a soft knowing. Then the floodgates will open. They'll say something simple, perhaps just your name, but it will feel like the world just paused to listen. That's how divine moments sound. Like silence bursting into harmony. Type Amen to get blessing 222. They don't want to rush you. They want to walk beside you. Celebrate with you. Grow with you. Heal with you. You won't need to perform for this love. You won't need to compete, prove, or beg. It will just be. Because divine love doesn't struggle to exist. It flows like breath. Like light. Like destiny finally keeping its promise. Type Amen to receive blessing 1111. They saw your picture and froze, but they didn't stay frozen. They are moving now. Quietly. Boldly. With love in every step. You may feel their energy before the message comes. You might feel your chest tighten when you think of them, like a hand is squeezing gently to say, I'm close. You will wake up one morning, and the air will feel different. Lighter. Safer. That's the day everything shifts. That's the day their voice reaches your ears. Type Amen to get blessing 717. They're rehearsing every possible reaction you might have. But none of their fears will stop them. Because love like this is louder than fear. Stronger than pride. Braver than hesitation. They are not perfect. But they are ready. And that matters more than any flaw. They will love you in the quiet places. The broken spaces. And the parts of you you thought no one could understand. Type Amen to receive blessing 333. Their journey to you has not been easy. It was marked by loss, betrayal, rejection, but all of it led them to this moment. They're not coming to fix you. They're coming to meet you. As you are. With no conditions. No contracts. No masks. This love is a mirror. When you look into their eyes, you will finally see yourself the way the divine sees you, worthy, whole, radiant. They don't just want you. They honor you. Type Amen to get blessing 212. You'll hear their voice in your dreams first. Then in your thoughts. Then in reality. The signs will grow louder. The space between you will shrink. Your name will feel like a whisper in their mind they can't silence anymore. They are coming. Not because they are pressured, but because they are pulled. Love like this is not manufactured. It is divinely orchestrated. Type Amen to receive blessing 999. Archangel Michael says, "You have waited long enough. And your patience has not gone unnoticed. Heaven is moving pieces behind the scenes faster than you realize. There is a divine green light flashing now. Permission granted. Connection approved. Soon, your world will be interrupted by a message that rewrites everything you thought was final. And you'll understand that delays were never denial. They were alignment." Type Amen to get blessing 343. Even now, they are staring at your picture, smiling softly, trembling inside. They haven't messaged yet, but they're right on the edge. You will feel it when they do. The moment will be tender and fierce, like a quiet thunderstorm. They will not play games. They will be direct. And in that honesty, you will feel safe. This is not just another chapter. This is the book you were always meant to write together. Type Amen to receive blessing 1010. You won't have to ask if they're real. You will feel it in the way they speak, the way they look at you, the way your energy settles. There will be no pressure. No confusion. No chasing. Just a soft unfolding. A sacred blooming. A love that flows like it was always meant to be there. They are coming. Not someday. Not maybe. Soon. Type Amen to get blessing 808. This is your season of sacred reunion. Of divine alignment. Of seeing the face that froze time, finally moving toward you. They saw your picture and froze. But now, they are ready to melt into your world and make it their home. When they arrive, you will know. Because your soul will rise to greet them before your lips do. And every part of you will say, "Yes. I've been waiting for you." Type Amen to receive blessing 717. They are writing it down right now. Not just a message, but a confession wrapped in longing. Every word is soaked in truth they've never told anyone before. They have deleted it more than once. Not because they changed their mind, but because they want to get it right. They want the first words you read to feel like coming home. Every heartbeat reminds them how real this connection is. Every inhale carries your name through their lungs like a prayer. They are almost ready to speak. And when they do, it will be the most genuine sound you've heard in a long time. Type Amen to get blessing 373. This love is not chaotic. It is calm. It is deep. It is the kind that stands still in a world that spins too fast. You are not just someone they admire. You are someone their spirit respects. Your picture didn't just draw them in, it awakened them. Pulled them out of sleep and into divine awareness. There's a weight in their chest every time they think of you. It's not pain. It's purpose. Type Amen to receive blessing 117. Every day, they rehearse how they'll speak your name. Softly. With reverence. Like a sacred word passed down through generations. They don't want to just say the right thing. They want to say the true thing. The thing that echoes in your heart like a song you didn't know you loved until you heard it. When you finally read their message or hear their voice, it will be like sunlight cracking through a cold window. Quiet, warm, undeniable. This is not fantasy. This is soul memory. Type Amen to get blessing 266. They will not come to you half-ready. They will not come to you with masks or illusions. They will come raw. Honest. With trembling hands, holding truth like a gift too fragile to wrap in fancy paper. You will not feel uncertain. You will not feel afraid. You will feel seen. And that feeling will rewrite every chapter you thought was the ending. Type Amen to receive blessing 922. You may begin to feel bursts of joy for no reason. You'll laugh out of nowhere, or feel like dancing alone. That's your soul celebrating their nearness. They are closer than ever now. And heaven is silent only because it's watching the moment unfold with sacred attention. The divine isn't sending this person to save you. It's sending them to recognize you. To recognize the ache in your soul, the strength in your silence, the magic in your being. Type Amen to get blessing 4444. You don't need to prepare. You only need to stay open. They are bringing gentleness where the world brought chaos. Tenderness where the past brought pain. You will not need to fight for their attention. You already have it. Every day they carry thoughts of you like a flame they protect from wind. When the moment comes, it won't be big. It will be real. And real always echoes longer. Type Amen to receive blessing 121. Archangel Michael says, this divine union is protected. Every delay was divine. Every silence was sacred space for healing. The world may not understand it. But the heavens do. And that's why this connection is being guided by something greater than both of you. There is no more need to chase. You are already magnetizing them into your life with every breath of belief. Type Amen to get blessing 545. You were never forgotten. Not by them. Not by God. Not by the energy that binds twin souls. Even when you cried in private, feeling alone, your tears were heard. And your love was not in vain. They felt it. On the other side of the silence, they felt it. And now, they are being moved by that feeling into action. Type Amen to receive blessing 369. Don't be surprised when they finally message you and call it divine timing. Because it is. The angels are organizing the minutes, the seconds, the breath between now and that message. This person didn't just notice you, they remembered you. From lifetimes before. And this lifetime was always the reunion. They are coming with reverence, not rush. With clarity, not confusion. Because they know who you are to them. Type Amen to get blessing 676. When they speak, listen not just to their words, but to the silence between them. That silence is where the soul speaks loudest. You will feel something awaken in your chest. A flutter. A recognition. The heart always remembers what the mind forgets. They won't say everything all at once. But what they do say will ring with a truth too heavy to ignore. This will not be a conversation. It will be a beginning. Type Amen to receive blessing 747. Their steps are guided by synchronicity. The same way you're reading this now is the same way they are being prepared. You are the answered prayer they didn't think they deserved. But they're rising now, to deserve you. This message has traveled across time and timelines just to reach you. Because you need to feel how real it is. This is not coincidence. This is the breath of destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 909. They used to fear that love would hurt again. But when they saw you, that fear began to fade. Because some souls don't come to wound. They come to remember. To reunite. To redeem everything that came before. You are that soul for them. And they are that soul for you. Nothing will stop it now. Because divine love always completes its journey. Type Amen to receive blessing 535. This love won't arrive in chaos. It will arrive in quiet. In moments of stillness when everything else fades and they are what remains. You may cry. That's okay. Healing often looks like tears and shaking hands. But after the tears, comes peace. They are not rushing toward you. They are arriving right on time. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. They once gave up on the idea of soulmate love. But then your image appeared. And suddenly, they knew what they were waiting for. Now every breath is a countdown. Every step is one step closer. They've already chosen you in their heart. The rest is just waiting for the world to catch up. The wait is almost over. Type Amen to receive blessing 7171. They have begun to see you in places you've never been. In reflections, in shadows, in light flickering through trees. You are everywhere now. Not as a ghost, but as a future they can no longer avoid. They are realizing the depth of what this connection really is. This isn't attraction. This isn't fascination. This is alignment, soul deep and irrevocable. They whisper your name when no one is around. Not because they're obsessed, but because your name tastes like truth in their mouth. It feels like home. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. They wonder how they'll explain everything. How they'll tell you that you are the reason they started believing in fate again. That your smile was the first thing that made them feel alive in months, maybe years. They know they can't delay much longer. The signs are getting stronger. Their dreams are turning into visions. And one of those dreams, they'll share with you. It will make you gasp. Because it will match a dream you had. And that moment will confirm it all. Type Amen to receive blessing 3838. They are writing letters to you they may never send. Long letters. Honest ones. Full of words no one has ever received from them before. They pour truth onto paper like it's their final prayer. You are in every paragraph, every page, every ink stroke. And even if those letters remain unseen, their essence will come alive the moment they finally speak to you. It won't be about saying the perfect thing, it will be about saying the real thing. Type Amen to get blessing 7474. You will know it's them the moment it happens. It won't require overthinking or second guessing. There will be a quiet confidence in your body. They'll speak, and your chest will feel warm. Like someone just lit a candle behind your ribs. There may be trembling. There may be tears. But there will also be peace. And peace always means yes. They are not far now. They are preparing for their divine entrance into your life. Type Amen to receive blessing 2929. Their message won't be long. But it will say more than volumes. In a few lines, you'll feel lifetimes. And your reply? It will be the unlocking. A moment where your soul exhales, finally free. The past will begin to lose its grip. Not because it didn't matter, but because what's arriving matters more. This love is not coming to complete you. It's coming to meet you. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. Archangel Michael says, do not doubt the signs. The repeated dreams. The sudden waves of calm or unexpected emotions. These are the signs of soul contact. They're rehearsing your name in their mouth. Practicing it until it feels like a ritual. They want to say it right. Not loudly, but sincerely. Like a sacred chant they never want to forget. When they speak it aloud for the first time, it will be electric. Type Amen to receive blessing 1919. They have changed since the day they saw your picture. Not just their mood, but their mindset. Their energy. Their belief in love. They've become softer in their approach, sharper in their focus. They're learning patience, not because it's easy, but because you're worth it. You are not just a goal to them. You are a miracle in motion. One they are learning how to cherish. One they refuse to let slip through their fingers. Type Amen to get blessing 9999. They want to be the person who never makes you question your worth. Who looks into your eyes and makes all your doubts vanish. Their mission is not to change you, but to hold you, to see you in full color when the world only saw outlines. And when they finally arrive in your life, the world will feel different. Not louder. Not brighter. But safer. Truer. As if everything finally makes sense. Type Amen to receive blessing 444. They don't want grand entrances. They want real beginnings. A soft hello. A trembling smile. And a heart that says, I found you. You don't need to do anything but stay open. Their soul is already doing the work. Your energy is already responding. What's meant to find you doesn't need directions, it only needs your readiness. Type Amen to get blessing 8888. And now, the countdown is near its end. Their hand is hovering above the screen. The message is typed. The only thing left is courage. And it's coming. With every second, with every breath, they're finding the strength to finally reach you. Your phone may buzz. A friend may mention a name. A comment may appear out of nowhere. These are the gates opening. And when you reply, destiny will roar into motion. Type Amen to receive blessing 5656. Archangel Michael says this is not a test. This is fulfillment. This is the intersection of spirit, timing, and truth. You were not forgotten. You were being saved for something holy. This love will not drown you. It will baptize you. It will cleanse every wound. This is not just a love story. This is a soul's return home. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. Even now, you may be feeling chills along your arms for no reason. Or a soft buzzing in your ears when the room is silent. These aren't random. They're presence. Their presence. They are closer than ever, emotionally, spiritually, and almost physically. The final wall between you and them is thinning. And soon, that wall will disappear completely. Type Amen to get blessing 6868. You may notice electronics flickering around you. Songs playing repeatedly. Or memories being triggered from nowhere. All of this is preparation. Heaven is adjusting your frequency to match theirs. You are being aligned to receive them fully. When their energy and yours collide, it won't feel like fire. It will feel like light finally touching light. They are not coming to awaken you. You are already awake. They're coming because your light finally called them home. Type Amen to receive blessing 2525. You have cried for this. Not just tears of sadness, but tears of longing, confusion, and hope. Every drop was seen. Every cry was held by angelic hands. Every ache in your chest built the bridge they are now walking across. Your love has not gone unseen. Your heart is not invisible. Your soul is not forgotten. They are on their way because the divine has already whispered your name into their spirit. Type Amen to get blessing 7272. They are packing emotional bags right now. Letting go of fear. Releasing guilt. Cleansing shame. Making space for you. They've had other options. But no one made them feel what you made them feel in silence. And silence speaks the loudest when it's sacred. They will no longer settle for temporary when their soul is calling for eternal. And you, yes, you, are eternal to them. Type Amen to receive blessing 3737. They might not tell you everything on the first day. But their eyes will speak. You'll see stories in the way they look at you. The pain they endured. The years they waited. The moment they knew you were real. And in your eyes, they will see their reward. Their rest. Their reason. This is not just about love. This is about homecoming. Type Amen to get blessing 9090. Archangel Michael says, the angels are already rejoicing. Because your paths are no longer parallel, they are converging. Where once you felt like two stars in separate galaxies, now you are orbits drawn by divine magnetism. Everything that once blocked this meeting is dissolving. Slowly. Then all at once. They are being handed your coordinates from heaven itself. Type Amen to receive blessing 5151. This love isn't just between two people. It's between two callings. Two missions. Two energies that were created to shift timelines when they finally unite. When you walk beside each other, people will notice. The air will change. The atmosphere will soften. Not because you're flashy, but because together, you heal. This love is medicine. And you are the remedy for E.